It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Tony.
And Scooter. Welcome in, Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. We need to change that open, Scooter.
Why?
He's got to say Spears on Sports, which is John Spears and Tony Burke. I mean, he's here every day.
But I kind of like my role in that.
Oh, okay.
You're good at it. You are good at it.
And Scooter.
Now you're trying to take my roles away.
Oh, don't. I think you got plenty to do around here.
Yeah, it starts at about a little before 7.
You got, like 4 jobs? I don't know what's going on with you.
I have too many. Commercials.
It's Thursday, October 16th. M&M Carnage Hotline is open. Is it working today, as far as we know?
They said they're going to be here between 10 and 11.
Oh, it's not working?
No, they had to send old buddy packing yesterday.
Our guy?
Yeah, JIE was doing a fundraiser. It was going to mess up their phones, too, so they sent him on his way.
Well, if he's coming between 10 and 11, it's 10:08.
Where's he at?
And I'm leaving at 11, so.
Let me go look for him.
No, don't go look for him. I'm wondering if we can take phone calls. That's all.
Well, if you call and you can't get in, it's
give it a try. 384-1450.
Well, we can see how it is.
502-384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line is available as well. 502-414-1450. Game Day Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450.
Did they call you yet, Game Day?
I waited by the phone all night. I was at Bellarmine last night watching The Secret, and I'm doing air quotes if you're watching on the YouTube. Secret scrimmage against Southern Indiana. Long game. Knights did not. There was a 20-0 run in the first half by Southern Indiana. They lost by 10. Bellarmine did.
Screaming Eagles?
The Screaming Eagles are good now.
Yeah.
They're good. But we made them better, put it that way.
Got a lot of work.
Got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do. But
that's a practice game.
The transfer from Scooter's favorite school was really good. Brian Waddell, former Purdue Boilermaker from Carmel. He was really good. And got some guys back that didn't play particularly well that I think are better. So I think we'll be okay, especially in the ASUN. But when you start at Georgia, at Kansas State, buckle up.
Got to fund the program.
Buckle up. You do have to fund the program. That's why you're also going to Notre Dame and Rupp Arena, because you got to fund the program. And I get it. All right. The game shows that is spreading through the nation.
Yes.
Guess the spread coming up.
Oh, baby.
In the second segment, NFL games, guess the spread. We already know tonight we have NFL football, Pittsburgh and Cincinnati.
It went down.
I heard Scooter's watching
Survivor.
5.5.
Am I wrong on that?
I saw 4.5.
Wow.
Scooter's
going to watch what?
Survivor.
Yeah.
I am going to watch Survivor before the game.
8:15 on Amazon Prime tonight.
I got 4.5.
Two quarterbacks who are over 40 years old.
81 combined.
Aaron Rodgers and Joe Flacco. Who you got tonight, Tony? Aaron Rodgers or Joe Flacco?
You talking about breaking their hip?
That is 1 to 8. You can bet it, but it's 1 to 8.
Right,
one of those two guys breaks a bone.
I like the Steelers, of course. But it's at Pittsburgh, and, Joe Flacco.
No, it's in Cincinnati.
I meant, I can't.
I thought you did.
Speak. I knew that.
I'm glad it's not in Pittsburgh.
I wanted somebody to call me.
Did you see the field last week, Scooter?
I did not see it, but I've heard a lot of complaints about it.
It was horrible.
The last field goal attempt by Boswell, it looked like he was digging a grave out there.
It's like he took a wedge and hit it.
I think it looked like he took about a 5-iron.
Yeah, he
chunked
took a chunk out of it. He almost fell.
The players are complaining. Mike Tomlin is complaining now. They were supposed to, after the game, resod it, take it all out, put a whole new layer in. But I think we see this a lot out of Heinz Field, it feels like, more than all these other places. Look, T.J. Watt said, I like playing on grass. I would rather play on grass than on turf. And a lot of the players feel that way. Now, they did have an injury to their special teams captain last week, non-contact injury because of the field. And Cameron Hayward came out and said, look, we lost a guy, man. We got to do a better job. The NFL Players Association has contacted the NFL with a complaint by the players about the field conditions in Pittsburgh. Is it because it's grass in Pennsylvania in the middle of fall here? Is that the reason?
Well,
Pitt plays there as well,
yeah,
right?
that's what I was going to say. They might have had
They had a road game this past week. Pitt played at Florida State, so Pitt didn't tear it up this week. But you're playing a lot of games on a grass field, and in that environment and that weather that you get in that area, it's going to be
the
chewed
weather's
up
been
sometime.
great everywhere.
I know.
It hasn't been like monsoons and 20 degrees.
I'm starting a movement to have the Panthers get their own field. How about that?
I think Steeler fan would agree.
I think they would too.
They share a practice facility, which blows my mind. I think that's great. If you're the Steelers, hey, come on in. You're the home team, Pitt. Come on in, Panthers, and But I'm going to guess the indoor practice facility is not grass. Yeah. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you can do, because any weather is going to make any grass field harder to play on.
Yeah,
but when you start getting non-contact injuries, Tony, that's a big deal.
Yeah, well, they happen on other fields too. But the whole thing is, with all the money in the NFL, I agree with Scoot over there. Why didn't Pittsburgh have their own place? Because the Steelers can afford whatever they want to do.
Steelers can
there's
pay
so
for
much money in the NFL.
They can pay for a separate facility for Pitt if they want.
Hell, they could do what they do out in Arizona. They could they could bring the field in every game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
that is the truth. That was horrible. I was talking about the field anyway, and then when Boswell tried to kick that field goal, and he was not happy.
He wasn't, because the ball came out low.
Shot.
I think it got partially blocked maybe in the line there because it was so low, because his foot just
it's like
went dead into the ground.
I did see the picture.
They
took a lot of dirt.
It looked like they were trying to bury a body out there. That's how much dirt he took.
Looked like me with a 7-iron chunking it.
I didn't want to say that.
Yep.
I didn't want to say that. Scooter, speaking of golf,
Yeah.
Santa Claus, Indiana yesterday.
Played well.
It was your birthday. You're supposed to play well on your birthday.
It was fun. We had a great time out there. And Christmas Lake is, you haven't been out there.
No.
There's a couple trouble areas on the greens, like a lot of the courses around here, due to the summer that we've had. But the fairways and the rough and the area around the greens, the bunkers, it was gorgeous. We had a great time.
Beautiful day.
Yeah.
When it's your birthday, Tony, the ones you hit and into the trees, they're supposed to bounce out on your birthday into the fairway. Did you have any of those?
Luckily for me, I think I only had 2 tree balls. I kept my ball pretty straight yesterday.
Do you do what I do when you hit one at a tree? Yell bank. Because if you yell bank and it comes back,
kick it out and yell.
No,
if you yell bank and it comes out, you say, "Hey, I called it."
No, I'm the guy out on the course that kick it out, monkeys, kick it out.
Slugger's the guy on the course that goes in there and all of a sudden it's in the fairway and he says, "There it is," and you go, "We never saw that come out. Where'd you find that?" He's got a hole in his pocket and he just drops a ball in there and
taking a page out of Trump's book.
Ooh, I don't even want to get into that.
Yeah, we had to turn down a 2-man scramble yesterday. John was busy, and I was hurt.
I had the Bellarmine game, and Mr. Bionic over here, he's got more metal in him than I do now.
What time
I
was
never
that
thought that was going to be
Bellarmine
the case. It's 5 o'clock.
They started that early?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Well, USI comes in from Evansville. I know it doesn't matter anymore, but they do have class today. So they wanted to come in, get back,
Bruce Pearl come with
5
them?
o'clock. I didn't see any of the Pearl family.
No, he was Bruce Jr. was
Didn't
beat.
Auburn get beat?
Oklahoma State beat
Wait,
them.
they end up getting beat?
Yeah, Oklahoma State beat them.
You know what? I'm going to say this to Auburn fan. Take it easy.
I know.
And all SEC fans, including Kentucky fans, who's getting on them. Oh, well, things. I guess little boy can't do what daddy could.
Stevie.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
It's a scrimmage game. You don't know who was playing. You don't know what the format was. You don't know any of that. Was that game on TV, by the way?
I don't think so. I saw 97 to 95.
A lot of defense.
I'm glad I took the over.
Speaking of overs, Blue Jays 13, Mariners 4 last night. I had the Blue Jays in the overs. You know what? I haven't cashed a ticket in a few weeks, so I needed that one. I'm not going to lie to you. You knew I had the over because I always have the over.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, look, Blue Jays are backed into a corner here. We know they can hit. They hit in the entire Yankee series. They hit this season. 5 home runs last night, Tony.
Yeah.
Actually, Julio Rodriguez hit a 2-run homer in the first. It was 2-0 Mariners, and you thought, uh-oh.
Here we go.
Here we go. They are heading to the World Series. But no, Toronto gets a 5-run third. They scored 12 runs from the third through the 6th inning. They win it 13-4. And again, 5 home runs from 5 different guys. George Kirby was not good last night.
Oh.
And Bieber, he gave up the 2-run homer in the first, but he was pretty good.
He was pretty good. The Blue Jays had 18 hits.
That's what I expected in this series out of them, though. But I expected it at home. I didn't really expect them to go up to Seattle. That was a wild and hairy crowd last night, and they quieted them down quickly.
I'm just glad Dumper hit one.
He's fun, man.
He is.
He strikes out more than I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know if the voting's complete yet because it's a regular season award, so it should be. Who wins the MVP in the American League?
Big Dumper.
Why didn't I bet it back in, August when he was still the second choice?
Yeah.
I think he's still. If you bet it today, I think he'd still be the second choice.
He has done stuff nobody's done. I know Judge has the greatest numbers in the world, but when you hit more home runs than anybody switch hitting, any catcher, you're catching every day. Every day. Yeah. Exactly. And David Ortiz, he just keeps saying,
I thought John Smoltz, and I heard this a couple nights ago when John Smoltz said if he was a first baseman or an outfielder, I wouldn't vote for him for MVP, but he's not. He's a catcher who is involved in every single play defensively, and the wear and tear on your body to hit 60 home runs is incredible.
He was a Gold Glove last year, and they said he's had like one pass ball this year. He's had like one pass ball.
Yeah. Now, they did have a wild pitch that Toronto scored on last night, but Toronto scored a lot of different ways. The guy that busted out, though, Vlad Guerrero Jr., he had no hits coming into that one. 4 for 4 last night, and he could have had close to having the first cycle in postseason history. He was a triple shy. He hits one to the right center field gap, and literally Joe Davis and John Smoltz are begging him, you got to go. And he rounds second. He says, and I give him credit for this, well, the third base coach was holding me up, so I stopped. That's what you're supposed to do when the third base coach holds you up. But Jeter, actually, after the game, Derek Jeter, how do you not go for cycle there? There's never been one in the postseason. How do you not keep going? Because it would have taken a good relay to get him. He did round second, and I think if he goes, he's got a legitimate shot to get it. You probably were not watching it by that time.
I had it on the other television, no sound.
I mean, it was, and the other point is you're up 12-4.
Yeah.
There's no reason to hurt yourself trying to get a triple with an 8-run lead, right?
Yeah.
What if he rounds third hard and he decides to go and his hamstring pops? So, but I was yelling too. Go, Vladdy, go. 4 for 4 last night. Of course, that big home run to dead center field. My boy, who I love because he looks like me, Alejandro Kirk.
I had a text this morning.
Kirk, 2 for 4 homer, 3-run homer, scored twice. Another great game for Captain Kirk.
I had a text this morning that said if Scoots was a baseball player, he'd be Alejandro Kirk. It's like, what the hell's that mean?
That's a shot.
Short guy.
That's a shot.
I took it. I spin zoned it. I said, "Oh, so you think I'd hit 282?
Yeah, you think
with 15 homers?
You think I'd hit ropes to the gap all the time? Yeah, I agree
with
that.
Catcher.
He is a really good catcher, and he doesn't look like a baseball player.
Hey, speaking of catcher,
now if he hits a ground ball to short, deep short,
he just tries
with a runner on first. Yeah. It's a double play.
Yeah.
Speaking of catcher, I was doing some digging there. Cal Raleigh played 159 games this year.
And okay, do you have how many he DH'd in? Because
No,
there
I
are
don't.
some. It's a limited number, though.
Yeah.
If I had to bet,
he's done it, but not a lot.
I think the telephone guys are here. They're
hopefully
milling
they'll
out in
shut
the
us
hallway
down.
there, Scooter. They're going to shut us down. I do think he probably caught 142 games. I will say that. I don't know. I'm guessing on that.
And he's a big dude to sit back there.
Well, there's a reason he's called the Big Dumper.
I know, but to catch like that and score, people don't understand. And John was a catcher back in the day, and I caught a little too.
There's a
that squatting, man.
there's a reason that they call them the tools of ignorance.
Yeah.
There's a reason. There's a lot of guys, Tony, who hey, what do you want? You want to catch that? Nope.
And there's a lot more responsibilities to catching than just catching the ball. I mean, you got to work the pitching staff. You got to call stuff in the field.
Guys are on base. You got to make calls.
Yeah, there's
a lot going on. We can't take a break because Scooter just walked out.
Well, I guess we'll wait a few more minutes, huh?
All right, Milwaukee and the Dodgers tonight. Well, let's go Toronto, Seattle tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so since we're talking about them, Game 4, Seattle still has a 2-1 lead. It's still advantage Mariners here. That's 8:33 officially on FS1 tonight. Max Scherzer will get his first postseason start. I didn't even know he was on the roster for this series, but he is. And Louis Castillo, former Red, will go for Seattle. So let me ask you who you got.
Managed there is Mariners. I would take Castillo over. I love Mad Max, but I mean
he's not the old Mad Max.
No, he's not. And 18 years in the league, and you don't even him and Bassett weren't on the roster, and they put him on for this, and now he's going to start. That's interesting, but he is experienced doing this, so I don't know.
The Mariners are minus 126 tonight if you're into that at home, and the Blue Jays are plus 106.
Well, the road team's been winning every game, so why would you not go with the road game?
And there have been 5 games now in between both leagues, and the road teams won every one of them. I don't know if that continues tonight, but if anybody, I think, you got guys like Verlander. If anybody can wake up the echoes and pitch a great game, I think Scherzer has that ability tonight.
Yeah, he's smart. He knows how to pitch.
6:08, got an early start tonight. Milwaukee and the Dodgers. Dodgers won both games in Wisconsin. 6:08 on TBS. And it doesn't matter who that. They told me Quintana was starting the other night. He didn't. They say he's starting tonight. We'll see. I think he will because it might be a bullpen game again though because if you're a left-handed pitcher, you want your lefty to face Ohtani and then Freeman if he gets to the plate. And then all bets are off after that. Tyler Glasnow will get the start for the Dodgers today. Tony, you want to know who I got?
Dodgers.
I got the Dodgers. I know I bet Milwaukee, but they had to win one of those first 2 games. Now, it's the same situation Toronto was in last night. Back to the walls.
Yep.
Desperate situation.
But
the Dodgers are
better.
minus 193.
They're better.
They are just better.
I mean, plain and simple.
And Milwaukee's plus 160. And the small ball approach doesn't work as well in the playoffs. At least that's shown to be the case so far. I mean, Toronto hits 5 home runs, they win the game. Small ball's not.
Yeah, but the Dodgers have great pitching and hitting.
Is there any way we can swat that thing and take a break first, or you want to pull him in?
We're just testing, so let's pull him in.
All right, let's bring in Buzz as he flies in from Manual Stadium. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, when you bring up Manual Stadium, I've had a stiff neck since last Friday night watching the Tigers go up and down the field against my competitor.
Oh.
Yeah, that was only for a half. You should have.
Yeah, second half you should have stretched back out.
Yeah, you should be fine by now.
It was too late the second half.
Yeah, it was. It was 28-3 at halftime, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Sounds great. Thanks for calling, Buzz.
Maybe get the play clocks working.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, that would be nice. Plug those babies in. I was expecting to use them the other night.
Well, I was hoping to. I've been hoping, so we'll see how that goes. But heard you guys talking about small ball and the playoffs in baseball, and I'll tell you what, I still think there's room for small ball in baseball, and teams just don't do it enough, in my opinion.
Well, I think Milwaukee's proved it does work. They had the best record in the league. So they hit a few homers, but they don't hit a lot of homers. What they don't do is strike out. They put the ball in play a lot.
Yeah, that's what keeps
them.
They
run the bases, and they play defense, as we talked about yesterday. But
talent's talent. And
talent's
right now,
talent.
The Dodgers have more talent.
Yeah, you got guys like Durbin and Terang, who are really good ball players. Yeah. But then you got Ohtani, Freeman.
Yeah, you got an all-star team.
Hernandez, Will Smith, and that pitching staff with Snell and
they're getting healthy.
Sasaki and Yamamoto and Glasnow's third starter. Ohtani's going to be their 4th starter in this series. Think about that.
I thought they might use him as a closer, to be honest with you.
Well, if
I
Sasaki
really thought they
messes
could
up
bring
again,
him
they
in.
might.
I mean, he did it in the World Baseball deal.
Yeah. He can do anything. I've decided.
Oh, yeah.
He can do anything he wants to do.
Yeah.
If I'm Dave Roberts, I'd say, what do you want to do today? Because I'm going to let you. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You want to start? You want to relieve? You want to play right field? I don't
Steals
care.
bases, whatever.
Yeah, put him out there anywhere. But I texted Scoots at the beginning of the playoffs that when the Dodgers didn't get a bye in the first round, I really thought that benefited them to be playing every day.
We see it every year. We see these wild card teams.
You say it all the time, John.
Yep. You get stagnant. You take 5, 6, 7, 8 days off, you get stagnant. And especially if you've clinched early enough, now you basically have a couple of weeks off.
Got to stay sharp, right?
It is hard to get back into playoff mode when the other team has already been in playoff mode. Yeah. Thank you, Buzz.
Good luck against PRP.
Good. Yeah, have fun this weekend.
Yeah, you guys have fun. Just real quick on the Dodgers.
Yeah.
If there's a weak spot to me, it's Mookie Betts and Max Muncy on the left side of their infield. They're great players, but I don't think they're the best side football player. Get y'all later.
Thank you, Buzz.
I'm going to agree and disagree with
I'm going
Buzz
to
real
disagree
quick.
with the last thing he said because I don't know what it was.
Well, I think Mookie Betts has been great at shortstop.
He was
I
the
think he's been
shortstop when
great.
he was, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So, and Muncy's very serviceable at third base.
I mean, they're not great, but they do the job.
All right, let's take a break. I know we're pretty late, but we have to get to the game show, Spreading the Nation, Guess the Spread. Coming up next, birthday's coming up as well. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big A. on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, John, Tony, Scooter. On this Thursday, man, I thought yesterday was Thursday all day long.
Would have been real cool.
All day long.
Wouldn't have been your birthday, Scoot.
That's true.
I was disappointed. By the way, Owen Bratton, my grandson, 2 hits last night.
Wow.
2 RBIs. No, 1 hit. 2
Were you
RBIs.
there?
Grounded into RBI. Yeah, I went after the Bellarmine.
That's got to put him in
it was-
contention
they
for the
played that
All-Star
late?
game, right?
7 o'clock.
Little kids playing at 7?
7 o'clock. He'll be 7 years old next month. I mean, they're out there.
Work them early.
They're sitting in the grass, picking their nose out in the outfield. It's 6 and 7-year-olds. That's what they're doing.
He's got to be getting All-Star votes at this point, right?
I know.
Oh, it's those
I
type of
mean, if
games.
I'm voting, yeah.
Call him the little dumper.
Absolutely. He didn't put on the catcher's gear last night.
He didn't?
He usually catches an inning or two. He never he played right field and third base last night. They moved him around. He's multi-talented. That's a long night at the ballpark. It's only an hour, but man, it's a long hour watching.
Yeah, but it's fun, isn't it?
It is fun. All right, it's time to play. Time for Guess the Spread with Tony and Scooter. I think you guys are tied going in.
I think we are too. I was thinking that before.
So
We'll call it a tie.
here are the rules. If you hit one right on the nose, you get 2 points. Otherwise, you have to
Be within a point.
be within a point of the spread to get a point. Closest to the spread obviously wins. And here we go. We know tonight's game. You guys got 4.5 now?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh and Cincinnati, the battle of the AFC North.
Battle of the Grandpas.
Aaron Rodgers against Joe Flacco, 8:15. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh tonight. I want to take Cincinnati
I do too.
so bad.
But I don't want an L, as Scoot would say.
And if Flacco's terrible and their defense is terrible, which it has been for most of the year, I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
All the national guys love Cincinnati.
I know.
here, and it doesn't make sense to me.
But that's why it's probably the right bet, because Vegas knows. All right, Sunday, 9:30 a.m. in London, the Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both teams are 4-2, well in line for a playoff spot. NFL Network
I'm gonna
has
get
the
this
game.
one.
Tony, I'll let you. You want me to let him go first, Scooter, since
Sure.
he's going to get this?
He ain't getting it.
There you go.
Rams 2.5.
Scooter,
He got it. Rams 3.5.
it is 3. It's a tie.
I thought
it as
2.5
3.
was it.
So no blood there. 1 o'clock, New Orleans at Chicago. The 1-5 Saints, or do we call them Aints yet? Do we call them the Aints?
Yes.
And the Bears are 3-2 after that impressive Monday night road win in Washington. What do you got, Scooter?
Bears are 6.5.
Tony,
I'm sitting on 7.5.
no points. It is 5 on the number.
That's
Ooh.
it.
5. Bears
Wow.
are 5. But
Tony and Big Al are taking the Saints. I guarantee it.
Vegas knows. Miami at Cleveland. Luckily, thank God, this game is not on local TV. Both teams are 1-5. Tony, you go first.
Browns.
Miami at Cleveland.
Browns 1.5.
Scooter.
Oh, this is tough. Browns 2.
2.5.
Yeah. That was prices right there, Tony.
That was Price is Right move on you. $1.99. Not
Gang, gang,
$2.01. Las Vegas at Kansas City. The Raiders are 2-4. Chiefs 3-3. These two teams never have traditionally liked each other. That is, by the way, the CBS game locally. Scooter, I'll let you go first. Vegas at Kansas City.
Kansas City is 5.5.
Tony.
10.5.
11.5.
Whoa.
Tony gets a point. We're tied at 1. It's a war. It's a war every week. Philadelphia, Minnesota. That is the Fox game locally. The Eagles and the Vikings. Eagles on a 2-game losing streak, 4-2. Minnesota coming off a bye week at 3-2. Tony?
I have no idea. Vikings 1.5.
I was hoping you said they were the favorite. I'll go Eagles 2.5.
2 points for Scooter.
Yeah.
Eagles, 2.5.
Man, I had no idea on that one.
A Viking fan.
I hope you're keeping score at home.
No, I'll tell you the score
No,
at the end.
no, I mean I hope they're keeping their score, picking the spread.
Carolina at the New York Jets.
There's
Jets.
a big one.
3-3 Panthers, and the Jets the only winless team in the league now at 0-6. Scooter.
Panthers are 2.5.
God, he just took mine.
Tony.
I want to go 3.
1.5.
I went the wrong way, didn't
Went
I?
the wrong way. New England and Tennessee rounds out our 1 o'clock games. The
Gross.
surprising
Yeah. Woo.
surprising Patriots. I don't know how you say gross with the Patriots. They got Drake May. Mike Vrabel's doing a good job. They're 4-2. They lead the division.
I'm not bought in yet.
My Titans, however, are 1-5. Tony?
Patriots 6.5.
Scooter.
I'll go a little lower, 4.5.
7 point.
Yes.
Tony. 4-2 Scooter leads as we hit the 4 o'clock games, the late slate. The New York Football Giants at Denver. Giants got some life here with Jackson Dart. They're 2-4. Denver 4-2, coming back from London. Keep that in mind as well. Scooter.
Denver 2.5.
He just took mine again. Now I've got a Price's Right him one more day. I'm going 3.
7.
Oh,
Wow.
should have added 3, not with the 3.
Bo Nix is a 7-point favorite
Actually, if you added 3, you still don't hit it.
over the Giants. They'll be taking the Giants this week too, Scooter.
What matters what the people are picking.
Indianapolis at the Chargers. Is Indy a good story, or is this smoke and mirrors? They're
Danny
5-1.
Dimes, man.
5-1. The Chargers 4-2, missing a lot of guys here. Who went first last time? Scooter did. Tony? Indy at the Chargers.
Chargers 2.5.
Scooter.
Colts 1.5.
Chargers 1.5. Tony gets a point there. 4:25. Green Bay at Arizona. Packers 3-1-1 after that tie with Dallas.
That'll be a Green Bay home game.
Arizona, not sure if Kyler Murray's going to play or not. They're 2-4, 0-1 without him last week at Indianapolis.
Brissett looked good, though.
Scooter, who you got here? Brissett, you mean?
Whatever.
Brisket.
Brisket look good.
I'm hungry.
Green Bay 4.5.
I'm hungry too now.
Wow, you just took I'm going to go 5.
6.5.
Oh, no.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
6.5. Oh, Tony. Still 4-3, Scooter. We got 4 games left. Plenty of time here. Washington at Dallas. That is the national game that we will get this week on Fox. The Commanders struggling a little bit, 3-3. Dallas stinks. They're 2-3-1. In Dallas, Tony.
The Red Commander skins 1.5.
You can stop right there because Tony just got 2 points.
Thank you.
Sorry, Scooter.
I just
Is your mic
passed
still
you.
working over there?
Yeah, I'm just disappointed that I didn't get a crack at it.
Washington 1.5 on the nose.
I would have gone Dallas for what it's worth.
Sunday night, really, as
Yeah.
a favorite?
Yep.
Sunday night football. Atlanta coming off that big Monday night win against the Bills at San Francisco. Brock Purdy and George Kittle limited in practice yesterday. Maybe they play, maybe they don't. 8:20 on NBC. 4-2 Niners, 3-2 Falcons. Scooter, who you got?
Niners 2.5.
Man,
Tony.
he just took man. I'm going to go 2.
It is 1.5. Tony gets the win.
You son
He's
of
starting
a...
to push away.
He's got a 2. Boy, he's Secretariat. He's running late
I
here.
just sat on the back
That's
of you,
more like
Scoot.
sovereignty.
I just went around you.
Scooter, you need to get one exactly right or win them both here for a tie. If you get them both right exactly, you win. Monday Night Football, 7 o'clock, Tampa Bay at Detroit on ABC. The Buccaneers, feel-good story, 5-1. Detroit is 4-2, back home after their loss in Kansas City last week. Tony.
Detroit 3.
Scooter.
3.5.
5.5.
No!
All right,
See what I did? I went low. So
Scooter,
he-
you're going to have the
he couldn't
first
get it.
pick here.
Golly.
You got to get it on the nose to tie it. 10 o'clock, Houston at Seattle. The Texans 2-3. The Seahawks 4-2. ESPN. Scooter.
Seattle's definitely the favorite.
That is correct. Oh, I got excited there.
I'm going to go 3.5.
Bang.
Got it?
They finish in a tie.
Yeah.
6-6.
Oh, man.
3.5. You can't see my notebook from there, can you?
Woo!
Okay, just
I gotta
checking.
go over and check, see if he's cheating.
Are you
on that
cheating
one.
on that one?
No, sir.
Feels like you're the Kansas City Chiefs and the guys up in the booth that called down to call that a penalty on Detroit.
Almost went 4 now.
Feels like you're cheating a
Good,
little
good
bit.
call there, Scoot.
Oh, man.
The drama.
I'm telling you, this should be a game show every week.
We gotta get some music.
And we gotta
get some music. the dating game or the...
Dun, 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 dun. All right, Scooter, blow everybody a kiss. Blow the YouTube audience a kiss.
Hey, we got Ed on the line. You want to get him before this break?
Let's do it. Let's bring him in on the M&M Cartage Hotline. Good morning, Edward.
What a day it's been. I've listened to you guys, and you've got all my picks. You for whatever if I choose to gamble this weekend, you've done my work for me.
Well, you're welcome.
I went to Kroger today on the way to my funeral, and they have U of L basketball.
When'd you die, Ed?
When'd you die?
And they have U of L basketball posters and UK women's basketball posters. Can life get any better? I asked about the men's posters, and they said they'll be a couple of days out.
Could you, I don't want to be creepy here, but could you pick me up a couple of those women's posters?
Well, they're in full uniform and full coach looking at them saying,
Yeah, they
you
are.
better play hard or I'm going to kick your booty.
I love
be careful there,
Kenny
Ed.
Brooks, man. He's great.
And it could be better if you weren't going to your funeral.
Yeah,
That's the only way.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's and I missed you a little bit when I was in Kroger there. Did you all do a 13.5 on Louisville?
We haven't talked. We talked about it yesterday a little bit. Yeah, Tony thinks that's a little bit high,
Me too.
and I do think with Jeff Brom's track record against top 5 opponents, that feels a little bit high. What do you think?
No. The reason being,
Is this because you
is
were in
that
Pittsburgh for that game?
well, I bought into the hype. I bought into the hype for Miami. I've watched
Oh, okay.
them, I think, 3 times so far, and they look they look like they might be, at least defensively, the best team in the country. Now, ebbs and flows of the season, and I don't really think that the coach at Miami's all that Cristobal. But 13.5, I think Miami, if they're as good as they say they are, and if they think that I think they are, they should win by 2 touchdowns, 14 points or more.
Well, here's what I would say,
I just don't think
or not.
they're down at Louisville's down a running back, which will hurt.
Yeah.
Duke Watson isn't
Duke
there.
Watson's not going to play.
He's fresh legs. They can't run the ball recently, which is really a bad thing.
Uh-oh.
You're not going to drop back 50 times against that defense and expect to win.
Yeah, I still worry about Miller Moss. I've said it all year. He's hot and cold.
Well, Louisville's defense.
I will say this. Yeah, they've been good. But I will say this. The Miami win over Notre Dame, I'm impressed by. Florida State and Florida are just not that good. So I'm not overly impressed just because they beat Florida and Florida State. So I give a lot of credit. Carson Beck's got a lot of time under his belt here as a college quarterback. And the win over Notre Dame, very impressive, but first game of the year, so you never know what you're going to get. I just think Jeff Brom will have his team ready to go, coming off of a bye week as well. Keep that in mind.
What time's the start on that?
That is 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
That stinks.
7 o'clock on High School Friday night.
That does stink. I've long been against Friday night football. I don't care if it's Louisville, Kentucky, it's UCLA and Notre Dame playing each other, or Notre Dame playing Penn State. I just don't think Friday night football is college-wise. It's not their night. Now, if you want to play on Sunday night or whatever, go against the NFL, fine. But Friday night should be for the high schools.
Well,
100%.
yeah, they're not going to play any games against the NFL that they don't have to play because they are going to lose in the ratings battle when they play the NFL. And I don't care who's playing.
You're right.
So college is not going to go down that road.
I saw a great thing the other day on television talking about gambling in college and with the apps and everything, that there's so much gambling in the universities. And all these games on these separate nights get a lot of viewing because of gambling.
I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'm watching Delaware and Jacksonville State last night when I got home.
Weren't there 3 games last night?
There were 2.
Wednesday night, 3 games.
There were 2 last night. There were 3 on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Okay. The heck with the baseball playoffs, and I go in a comment about that. I think this round, now not the previous rounds, don't get them confused. This has been kind of boring. Thank goodness Toronto put some juice back into their series last night and kind of ripped apart Seattle. As you can tell, I'm not big on Seattle, but they're pretty good, and the Dodgers are dominant. It's the Dodgers to lose. That pitching.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're right.
How you pronounce his name, John? Makasoto?
Yamamoto. That was a terrible guess. Just like Kojo.
Is he related to the wrestler?
He should be. He probably could be his grandson. I don't know. And I got him against a break, but thank you for calling, buddy.
Be good, Ed.
Appreciate it.
Have a good weekend, man.
Take care.
See you. We'll come back with birthdays and some NBA news on the other side. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big A. Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. Final segment.
Woo!
Hey, 2 calls today. What's
What's
going on?
on?
Come on.
And the phones worked.
Phones work.
M&M Cartage hotline is closed, however.
Down.
Game Day Men's Health text line open, 414-1450. Any text, Scooter?
Oh, I don't know. Am I supposed to be
It's
paying attention to
a
that?
short segment. Y'all better check it.
No,
I mean-
we're good.
Good. We had 2 calls, no text. That's different. You can still text the show, 414-1450, sponsored by Game Day Men's Health. News and notes from the NBA. Russell Westbrook, Tony, your guy, signed a 1-year contract. Nobody wanted this guy. And he said, I'm not going overseas to play. I'll either retire or hook on. Sacramento Kings, 1 year, $3.6 million. That's the veteran minimum, and he will play his 18th year in the NBA next
So nobody will see him on television.
Sacramento also signed Keegan Murray to a 5-year, $140 million rookie extension. So one of those Murray twins going to make a little bank here. Keegan signs with Sacramento.
Yeah,
I don't know what it means.
Who knows? They were saying they're interested in watching the Clippers this year.
Wow.
I don't know.
Tony, you know what Tony did last night, Scoots?
What's that?
He watched Lakers-Mavs preseason basketball.
How's a
I watched the first
fun
half.
watch.
It
Yeah.
was, actually.
No Luka, no LeBron, no Austin Reeves,
But yeah, you probably just,
Dehydrating.
no
probably just
DeAndre.
curious what
None of these
Cooper
guys.
Flag's going to do, right?
He's going to be great.
Yeah.
I watched him
Tony
last
has
night.
no
and I'm
doubt.
like, wow.
Going to be great. All right, let's do birthdays.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, hold on.
Really?
Did,
I got
did you know
9
that Cooper
minutes
Flag's still only 18? He won't be 19.
How many
like this
times
one.
am I going to have to hear that? NBA starts on Tuesday. I'm kind of excited, actually. All right, get out the scooter meter. You ready?
I'm ready.
Angela Lansbury.
Who?
Yeah. You got to go way back in the
She
the
would
time
have been
machine.
100 years young today. And she was 96. She lived in 96.
If you look at her when she was 25.
The voice of Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast. She was in the original Manchurian Candidate. Scary. She was scary. But Murder, She Wrote is what she's known
that's
for,
her.
the TV show.
All right, if I go way back,
Go way back. She
2.5.
at least. I think she can play way back. Tim Robbins is 67. You might know him as Nuke LaLoosh or Meat. You know, Bill Durham called him Meat.
Shawshank Redemption, man.
Yeah, Shawshank.
That's when he was
one of the greatest.
classic. Yep.
You know, him and Susan Sarandon finally broke up a couple years ago.
Did they?
They met on the set of Bull Durham, and they were together for years. 67.
He had to breathe through his eyelids, didn't he?
Was breathing through the wrong eyelid.
Oh, that's what it
It's
was.
an old Mayan thing, or Aztec. Barry Corbin is 85. Barry Corbin's been in a bunch of movies, none of which come to mind right now, although I looked it up earlier today. Scooter Meter. She passed away 2 years ago, born in 1946. Suzanne Summers from Three's Company fame, television fame. Suzanne Summers.
Sommers.
Well, it's Summers.
But it's spelled Sommers.
It's pronounced Summers, you idiot.
I couldn't find her because it was Sommers.
SOME.
I mean, if I go way back,
You don't have to go way back. You just go back to
No.
the 70s and 80s when she was on Three's Company.
I mean, you can give me a 3.5 here.
All right, I'll take that, I guess. Flea is 63 today, Tony.
I'm giving 3 of 1.5.
Flea, Red Hot Chili Peppers. He
Just
was
because of the tattoos.
in a couple of movies, too. He's
love
he's
Flea.
got his Screen Actors Guild card. He was in Back to the Future 3.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Scary looking dude.
John Mayer, 48 today.
Body is a wonderland.
I knew he was going to sing that. That's why I put John Mayer on the list. I think if I put John Mayer on here, I bet Scooter sings "Your Body Is a Wonderland." There it is. There it is, listener and viewer there on YouTube. Sports time. Bryce Harper is 33 today.
Home run?
He is not playing. Sorry. Same for Noel V. Marte. Not
Home
playing
run?
today.
Oh,
He's 34. He's older than Bryce Harper.
how in the hell
Would
was that?
you have guessed
possible?
that?
No.
No.
That one got me. I was like, wait a minute. Let me recheck.
Yeah, Bryce
this.
Harper's been playing for a long time, and that beard makes him look old.
Tim McCarver, born on this date,
He's not hitting a home
1941.
run tonight.
He is not hitting a home run today. Great broadcaster. Look, he got a lot of grief, but I thought he was
He
pretty
passed
good.
away.
Yeah, 2023 he
Yeah,
passed
that's
away. He was the catcher for Bob Gibson when Bob Gibson was
He was an all-star.
throwing a 1.12 ERA in 1968. Also passed away, born in 62, would have been 63 today, Manute Bol.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Manute?
He's our age.
7'7" or something?
Yeah.
122
Weighed
pounds.
112 pounds. Scooter meter time. Sue Bird.
Ooh.
No relation to Larry. Great basketball player.
Yeah.
45
Played
today.
a long time.
Sue Bird is 45 today.
Sue's a 1.5.
Isn't she married to Megan Rapinoe?
One and a
Is that correct?
half.
Yeah.
1.5 on Sue Bird?
Yeah, I've never been big on her.
I respectfully disagree.
Now,
I think-
Megan Rapinoe, I'd go probably 2.5 on her.
Aaron Nesmith of the Indiana Pacers is 26 today. I'm assuming he's still with the Pacers. He was great in the finals last year.
He is with them. Yep.
26. Former New York Knickerbocker Dave DeBusschere, Tony.
Dave DeBusschere.
Born on this date, 1940.
Number 22?
Yes, number 22. Very good. Born on this date, 1940. Tennis player. Scooter might like this one. Naomi Osaka is 28 today.
This will be interesting. I want to hear what
She is she's won a bunch of majors.
Yeah.
She's a really good tennis player.
We'll go 3.5 there, too.
Wow, he is being stingy today.
I am.
Isn't he?
It's this new age, you know.
Love tennis players.
Is that what it is, Cheryl?
Scoot, don't we all love tennis players?
I mean, the athleticism alone of a female tennis player
Gives you a point and a half.
3.5. Just the athleticism, forgetting what they look like. Martina Navratilova's a 3.5. But anyway, Cordell Stewart is 53 today.
Oh, Steeler.
That's right.
Former Steeler, former Colorado Buffalo.
What's he famous for?
Fifth down.
Yep.
The fifth down, I think that was against Michigan. Was it not?
Gosh, I
fifth-
want to say you're right.
First down, second down, third down, fourth down. One of the few times we've seen a fifth down.
Yeah, somebody
The
really
referee-
screwed up
and
there.
there was no replay back then.
Yep.
And the Buffalo scored and won the game. Those are your birthdays for today. I got nothing left. See, I knew we'd finish early.
What about, you were talking, Ed asked about the Louisville game.
Yeah, I was just going to go back to that. I'm torn here. I do think Miami's really good. I mean,
think they are, too.
They're ranked number 2 in the country for a reason. They've got a veteran quarterback. He brought up the point, Ed brought up the point that their defense is really, really good. And I don't disagree with that. But I agree with you. I think Louisville's defense is underrated.
And you hit the nail on the head. The Florida and Florida State wins don't look as good as they, Florida wasn't a good win, but Florida State, everybody was high on them. I just said
They've
that
lost
yesterday.
3 straight now.
Yeah, they were my 0-3, but they were the bad for me yesterday.
Yeah, they're 0-3 in league play. And look, the win over Notre Dame was really good, but some of these early like Alabama losing to Florida State, I'm throwing that game out. I know at the end of the year when they're putting the playoff together, you can't throw that game out. But Alabama's a different team now than they were in that opener against Florida State. And I think Notre Dame's a different team as well. Notre Dame Southern Cal this week, 7:30 on NBC. I know it's 9.5, but man, that's a big time game.
And John, the ACC, Georgia Tech is 3-0, Virginia's 3-0, Duke is 3-0, SMU's 2-0, and Miami's 1-0. So this is a huge game for Louisville.
1-0.
Yeah, they've only played one. And who was that?
Are they
Florida State.
Are they playing 2 games one week?
I don't know, man.
1-0 in week 7.
I mean,
week 7.
Their schedule's pretty easy after.
And Georgia Tech Duke this week, underrated. They're both undefeated in league play. It's at Duke. Georgia Tech's ranked 12th, and Duke is a 1.5-point favorite. Now, Duke is 4-2, but they are 3-0 in conference play, and they're favored. Some of these spreads are just wonky this week. They're just wonky. The Vanderbilt LSU spread, this is the first time Vanderbilt's been favored, I heard this today, over LSU since 1938. And I think they play just about every year. 1938. Scooter was only 40 back then. I mean, Buzz. Sorry, Scooter. All right, we're back at it tomorrow. The six-pack and Tony and Big Al's Mortal NFL Locks coming up tomorrow. Matt Dennison is next. Thanks for listening. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big Al.